Morning, Keith Davenport here with Johnson County County Manager's Office. Thanks for joining us again for another Facebook Live. This morning, we're with Johnson County Sheriff's Deputy Claire Canaan, who's the Public Information Officer for the Sheriff's Office, and we're going to talk about fireworks safety. Before we jump into that, though, just want to give you a heads up that every city in Johnson County has their own fireworks rules, so you want to make sure you know those before you set up any fireworks. We'll be posting that information in the comments of this video after we're done here today, so check those out to make sure you know what the rules are for you for fireworks. Okay, so what do we need to know to keep ourselves safe shooting off fireworks next week and maybe the weekend, depending on where you live?
Yeah, I know a lot of places start July 2nd. They can start to discharge fireworks. I know there's a lot of firework tents that are already set up, getting ready to sell. So just the first basic rule is to know the law where you live. In unincorporated county, fireworks are not legal. They are illegal. Yeah, make sure I get that correct. But so just knowing where you live, if you live in one of the municipalities, one of the cities within Johnson County, there could be different rules. And like you said, they'll be posted online, and just that way people have a place to reference that and kind of know what you can and can't do. And then if you do live in an area that you can discharge fireworks for however long it is and allowed, just making sure you have a responsible adult there. If you have kids around, making sure that there is somebody responsible there while you're shooting them off.
Yeah, that's good. I know a lot of folks like to, be outside as a family group and maybe do a little drinking, things like that when they're shooting off fireworks. What's your advice as far as to mix up that fun and fireworks?
Yeah, we don't suggest mixing alcohol and fireworks. It's not safe. It's not safe for you. It's not safe for the people that are also there to enjoy the fireworks show. So we suggest if you are going to be drinking or having a party of some kind, to save that for after the discharge of the fireworks. And making sure when you are set up, just making sure you know how to properly put out the fireworks. If you have a dud, don't relight it. You need to wait like 20 minutes, and then you can put it in, douse it in a bucket of cold water. And just kind of knowing those basic safety tips so that you're keeping yourself and your friends and family safe. They're out there with you.
Sure. What do you say about homemade fireworks?
Don't do it. There's a lot of stories you'll hear out there. You'll see them in the news, and I'm sure, unfortunately, we'll probably see something next week with somebody trying to make a homemade firework and hurting themselves, damaging their home, damaging, something else, whether it's another person or something physical. But we just don't suggest doing that. Just leave it to the professionals. Make sure you're buying legitimate fireworks. You're going to the tents and places that have a business in making fireworks.
Okay. Anything else? Any other good safety tips?
Just being aware of what's going on. Don't shoot them at people. It's a common sense thing, but people have fun. 4th of July is a fun time for people, and it's hot sometimes. So aside from shooting off fireworks, making sure you're staying hydrated, you're eating, you're making sure kids and pets are, if they're afraid of fireworks, you have them inside or somewhere where they're not going to be startled, and just being aware of who may be affected by the loud banging and the noises. If you do live in an area that fireworks are not legal or they're not supposed to be shot off, we do encourage people to call the Sheriff's Office. You can call us at our non-emergency number. It's 913-782-0720.
Okay.
If you live in a city that we don't dispatch for, you can call their non-emergency numbers, which can be found easily online.
Yeah.
But just the big thing is we want safety. We don't want anybody coming back on Thursday hurt or injured because of misuse of fireworks.
Yeah, great. Well, thanks a lot, Deputy, to be with us and share this with us. Make sure you know what you need to know to have fun this next week. A lot of cities will have their fireworks displays posted on the web where you can find those and take part as a community. And we'll be posting that information about the city ordinances later today. So thanks for joining us.